And if we have that sense of empathy, then maybe that creates civility. That's why the kinds of efforts that we're seeing here in Nashville, just conversations where people get to know newcomers, is so important. It's interesting. I was telling Steve and Jim, I get about 40,000 correspondents every day. And some of them are just writing to say, you're doing a great job, keep going. Some of them are, you are the worst president ever, you're an idiot. A lot of them are just people asking, for help. But more than once, I mean, multiple times during the course of my presidency, I've gotten letters from people who say, I don't agree with you about anything. I am a Republican. I used to be really angry at you about your immigration posture. And then I found out that my son Jim's best friend, Jose, was undocumented. And he wasn't going to be able to apply to the local college because he was afraid about being deported. And this is a kid who has played in my backyard and helped me, wash my car and been on the ball team with my kid. And I love this kid. And so I don't think it's right that this young person shouldn't be treated the same way that I'd want somebody to treat my son. And I've gotten a lot of letters like that. And they say, and so even though I still don't agree with you about anything, I do ask you that, you give Jose a chance. And so that's where civility comes from, right? It's that interaction and personal experience as opposed to just being able to stereotype somebody one way or the other. Now, it's important, by the way, though, that the civility runs both ways. And I do think, obviously I've been at the receiving end of people, really angry at me about not just these executive actions, but have been ginned up by some of the conservative talk shows to think that I'm usurping my authority, despite the fact that every previous president has exercised the same authority, or they think I'm, favoring immigrants over, red-blooded Americans, and so that's a lot of the criticism directed at me. But